I can hear that song. Looking back on where we first met. And I cannot forget. Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. I don't know why. Why am I hearing that song? You can make me whole again. Really interesting because let me just double check. Is this what you mean? Baby, you're the one. You still turn me on. You can make me whole. I feel like this year is a land message. I don't know why the land wanted to give us that romantic song, but basically, it is travel, literally travel to places where that work can be done in terms of you can make me whole again, or these cards too. Going to places to receive what you need. Transformations, Ten of Pentacles. So again, for some of you, this will be literal relocations, living in new countries. Others of you, you will be given opportunities to travel different periods of time that you'll spend in certain places and receive activations and initiations. Okay, change decks. Yes. What's this deck called again? White Newman Tower, I think maybe. One of my favorites. Okay. Baby, you're the one. Stop turning on. Um, There's something about giving up the fight here. I'm clarifying the warrior card, and we get the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, giving up the fight, not giving energy anymore. What would be the fight? Well, it seems like it's like a fight with the nature of life itself. Yeah. With the Hangman card, it's around like feeling stuck, being unsure about which way to go, how to navigate, what to do, the fight to find the path to satisfaction, contentment, and pleasure, the fight for material resources, safety, stability, and security. And then the general energetic fight, it feels like here with the Moon and Temperance card, which is the spiritual battle, the vibes, the fight of energies. Their mothers are saying, like, just give up the fight, like, stop fighting. Yeah. We've got Five of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. They're bringing me like back to the ugly duckling story, and they're like, yeah, the saying, what you're seeking is also seeking you. Ten of Cups. This is the energy of that which you desire, and particularly the relationships you desire and the experiences you desire, collaborating and desiring you, moving towards you. With the King of Wands, like being created, manifested, materialized. With the Seven of Swords, though, without this being on the brink, like being on the edge all the time. Oops. I think that's why we also have that energy of the eternal child coming up because it's exhausting. There is advice right now. The starbomb was the initiations coming through the environment that we're being nested in. The eternal child here is understanding that there's just so much that's above you. And you know, when the mother started out by saying that they know your name, like they know your name, they know who you are, they know what you need. They are, well, let me not speak for them. Hold on. Well, there we go. The lovers, judgment, King of Wands, they are collaborating with each other, actually, more so than even you. They're connected and they're collaborating with each other. They're making judgments, decisions, exercising discernment to create what is needed for you as their eternal children. And this is to give up the fight energy. I just want to understand a little bit more what that means. Yeah. So we got the offering in the vision. So again, and I think this is actually because of the North Node in Pisces once again. This is speaking about the creative practices that come through ease and come through true, genuine offerings of the heart, for example, that come through the offerings of love and kindness and attention and creativity. And I'm not just talking about like literal offerings on the plate, but the offering of your gifts and your talents and your joy and those things like opening up with the vision card, opening up paths. There was a moment when I was in Egypt where I was like, what am I doing? Why am I going to Cape Town? This is risky. Does it make sense? Like the way that I'm living, does it make sense? Can I stay on the road any longer? Like, I was just like, why did you decide to do that? Like, just like, I really was like, are you all right? Like, just like, so is this sensible? Does this make sense? And I had to trust the part of me that had felt very clear and guided to do that and be like, okay, in this moment, I'm like, this seems really unconventional. And it's a big leap of faith, basically. And then coming here and experiencing what I've experienced, I'm like, there's just nowhere better that I could have been, to my knowledge. So I say that to say that sometimes it is the offering, the guidance, the following, the path, the creativity, the decisions, the urges, the desires, and still not necessarily knowing for sure, like that everything is going to be great and fine, as firm as no, it's like it's the unfolding of the path. It's walking the road and allowing it to unfold and not micromanaging every aspect of your life to get the outcome that you really, really need. And I find that all the time, you know, I divine most of the time before I move to an apartment. And the one with the infested ants I didn't ask about. It was for one night. I was like, oh, it looks fine. I'm just gonna make a decision as an adult. I don't need to pull cards about this. And it was so fucking terrible. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull cards every single time because this was an unnecessary experience. It was really just, yeah, it was anyway. But again, I bring that up because it was also about control for me, as in I had thought I was going to stay on the farm for longer. And then when I wasn't, I was like, okay, I'm not. There's a day that I don't have accommodation before I go to the next place. And then I could have left it. Do you know what I mean? I could have taken my time, but in my desire to feel stable and secure, I got on the job and did something and it just was nonsense. So I say that to say that sometimes what you think is creating safety and security and stability for you is actually missing the bridge of the thing that opens up in the right timing. Just like I've been looking at the farm all those other times and I wasn't sure, but the time and the day that I booked it and the price I booked it was perfect for me. And so there is some aspect of faith and trust with the hands here involved in not micromanaging every aspect of your life when you are connecting with the mother energy. Okay, let's wrap up with these last few cards, which were sustainer, creator, and then you get ocean and the village. Green deck. Okay. Yeah. So again, this is a confirmation of the energy I felt earlier. The sustainer energy, the way things have been kind of more for energy, things always being the same, housing being the same, nothing changing very much in the environment, same political games, la 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 la. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming, chaos coming to disrupt the status quo here. Absolutely. The Nine of Wands was how we've been feeling in the status quo, exhausted, hanging on, and just trying to get by and trying to get through. And the mother gods are saying, please don't be afraid in the chaos, because the creator energy is here and there is like a beautiful canvas being built for you out of these changes. Let's see what the village in the ocean is. Love that. We're talking about what we've traded here for a sense of safety. Particularly in terms of our relationships with the village here, what we've built, what we've designed, what we've created, out of our desire for a sense of safety, what we've traded off is actually true connection, for strategy and control. That's why everyone feels really miserable a lot of the time. Because yeah, you know where to go or what to do. So I love you, Spirit. Thank you. You know where to go or what to do for money. All your life decisions have to be concerned with work and money. Where do I go for resources? What do I do for resources? How do I build resources? How do I get more? How do I build that house? How do I secure the mortgage? How do I la 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 inheritance taxes? Da, 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 da. Spirit's like that's all that there is. But when it comes to passion and fulfillment and excitement and connection and magic and life, we don't know where to go. But then we're like, when it comes to what's going to light us up, we have no clue. No, we don't know how to do that, don't know where to go, don't know where to experience that. And that is the trade-off that we have made with the village card in creating our so-called safe systems and societies. So the ocean card is the replacement energy or archetype here, clarified by the Sun, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So it's talking about fulfillment, connection, and relationship. The ocean here, they're describing as the ultimate highway or connection point between all things. The Fool card here with the falling into the mandala water. The Two of Wands. Yeah, and so the ocean is representing possibility, openness, new beginnings, things coming, travel, crossing seas, connection. Again, the water element, intuition, sonar, like they're just like, no, fluidity. Yeah, they're like, everyone, you're too lonely as a people. Hermit and Eight of Cups, and everyone's too lonely, too isolated, too alone. The Eight of Cups and the King of Cups, we are journeying now towards a more ocean-related existence, something that is more emotionally balanced and connected. Does anyone have a last question about the message or the ocean concept or anything that I've said before we close? I'm just going to pack these cards up.